And of course, it does look kind of military up front. I mean, it's now the newer Hawkers. They have, they do have all glass cockpits and everything else, and then they have
the fancy stuff,
Collins and the Proline systems and all. But this is all pretty antiquated. We still have old steam gauges in here and everything.
Yeah. I'm trying to see. These are circuit breakers.
Those are radios.
Oh, those are radios.
Circuit breaker. There's one. This is one panel back here.
Oh wow, it's a lot.
And actually,
circuit breaker.
And there's a couple more maintenance ones back behind here. But then here's the main one.
Wow. There's a lot more circuit breakers in here. And you said this is an 87?
This is an 87. Yep.
Wow. The plane looks really pretty well maintained. Pretty good stuff, man. You get to fly this for a living.
It took us from well, we're going to, let's see, we're going tomorrow morning. We're going out to Chicago to Midway from here, and it's gonna probably take us about.
How long does this flight?
It's gonna be about.
Are you cool with being on video? This is from my. It's gonna be on my YouTube channel, by the way.
Hey, I don't. Hey.
I make this, and this is hi guys. This is my buddy Jim. He's a professional pilot, and he's been flying for how long now?
Total?
Yeah.
21 years.
Wow. Okay, yeah. I have a long time to catch up. He's been flying. He's a commercial pilot, 21 years now in the game. And he's the lucky guy that gets to fly this baby for a living. We're in the 87, 88.
It's a
you tell me what it is.
It's a Hawker 800 A model, made by a Hawker Siddeley Corporation. It's a British company. This is an 87 model, this airplane. Okay. So it doesn't look. It looks 87 when you look up front.
There's a lot of older planes that still have the steam gauge stuff like this. Man, it's still a nice plane, man. And how fast did you say?
It'll do about let's see, about 3/4 the speed of sound, and we're up at altitude. So we're doing about usually about 450 miles an hour or so.
Wow.
So 470, somewhere around that miles per hour neighborhood. Closer, not miles per hour, probably more about 500 in that neighborhood.
Are you kidding me? Honestly, when I first looked at this from the outside, I thought it would be in the same class, like the light jet, the Mustang, for example. But I know that doesn't travel that fast.
A little faster. This is actually slow compared to like a Gulfstream.
I assume.
And a lot of your 757s will fly a lot faster than this. 737, if they get up to altitude, they'll beat us in a.
And what's the ceiling?
We go 41,000 feet.
Wow. So
we keep these about usually. The airplane's really happy in the mid-30s.
Okay.
So,
and is that the altitude you usually fly at? Or?
Normally, yeah. We don't really like going to 41 if we don't have to. I mean, we can. 41 is the absolute ceiling for the airplane. So in the U.S. anyway, for regulation-wise. In Europe, they're certified to 43,000 feet.
Wow.
But the airplane up there, the air is pretty thin, and it doesn't really like to.
Yeah.
It doesn't behave. It doesn't like it at 41, and also, when you think of weather-wise, at 41,000 feet, it's not really giving you a lot of play. If you have anything that's building above you, you can't climb to get above it, and you really don't. It's not really gonna want to.
See, I'm getting schooled here.
It's not really gonna want to. It'll fly at those altitudes, but the air's really thin, and it's not gonna perform.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Would down the lower 30s or so, mid-30s.
Yeah, and how far can I go with this thing? If I
you can go if we have. Depends on, of course, it depends on how how strong your headwinds are. But normally we can do 5-hour endurance on it. Wow. If we can. If the winds are right, then we're sipping gas and we're up at 40,000 feet or so.
So we're talking over 2,000 miles.
We can go from. We've gone from here. Or actually, we've gone from Los Angeles, from LAX to Savannah, Georgia, nonstop.
Get out.
So
we should catch a ride with these sometimes. Catherine just went home to Savannah. Like, hey, Jim is around, man. Just hop in the jet.
It's that's and of course we have a tailwind going westbound, so it makes it easier. Coming eastbound, depending on the course, but if we have if we have a full load of 8 people and a lot of bags, and it's really hot outside. For instance, Aspen Airport, we can't. A lot of places in the summertime, we can't go nonstop from Aspen to the East Coast. That's because we're too heavy.
I'm checking out the switches here. So, what are these typically?
These are just we do it. This is an overhead panel test. We're testing that we usually test different systems for first flight of the day.
Oh yeah.
Stall warning, engine fire. We'd have ice detection, high pressure, overheat, cabin altitude, and these are for different overspeed warnings whether we're going on the lower end if we're in the regular airspeeds.
Okay.
And then once you get above 28,000 feet, you're measured in a Mach number. So it would be a percentage of speed of sound like Mach point. We usually do about 0.75 Mach at cruise at 35. So we're 75, on it. And then we have all this stuff here. These are just different. These all are broken down into different systems. So it looks like a big mess of switches there. But obviously your main battery switch would be here. And then this would be for if you're going to have external power card hooked up to it. If our batteries are low, we have to charge them. That's for your battery system here.
Okay.
Engine start switches are right here. Alternators, those switches are there.
For the two engine.
And then you drop alternator. This any airplane, even your single engine Cessna 152 has got an alternator on it.
Okay.
It's basically that's basically what's charging your alternator is going to continue to charge your battery.
Yeah.
So you put those on to charge your battery, and then basically you move across here and you come down. These are just aisle lights in the back.
You control that from here.
We can put the aisle lights there be on, or they can have them off.
Okay. But they whoever's sitting back there would have some.
Yeah, they have also. We have there's regular cabin lighting that we can turn on, and that's controlled from back there. In this airplane, entry door lights right here, switch.
This looks really neat. Though. I know I can probably see back there. I'll try to.
I can go open the shades up so put some light on.
It's pretty neat for an airplane that's been flying this long. This is awesome. Let me.